A 3-1 defeat today to Hyde United. What did you make of the game?
Yeah, it was a tough one to take today. Obviously, after an impressive away victory against Whitby, I didn't think we started off the game great. They got 2 early goals, and then it was a bit of a mountain to climb. I think we came out of a shell a little bit more when it was 2-0 down. We started to play, and then I thought we were quite dominant from when we were 2-0 down. But that can't be the case when we're starting off games. We've got to understand every game's going to be different. So we've got to be unpredictable and find a way to capitalise against these teams.
Do you think there was any reason in the first half why we wasn't up to our usual standards?
Me personally, I thought we went too long too early from Paul, the keeper. They dropped deep and made the pitch really big for us midfielders to try drop on the seconds. Obviously we've only got Vaughan, Luke and Jay up there, so it's a really tough ask for them to get hold of the ball. So me personally, I felt like when we did start to get on the ball, because they were that deep, there were loads of spaces for Terry and Alex to get onto it in the second half, and I thought we were quite dominant, and I thought we were unlucky not to get a point out of the game.
In the opening 10 minutes we did compete with them. Do you feel like their opening goal changed anything at all?
To be honest, I disagree with it. I didn't think we actually competed with them. I thought we were too far off the midfielders, and the 10 were dropping in and our back four were dropping off, and it causes all sorts of problems. So as soon as we figured that out and got compact and really pushed on at them and made it kicked into our hands, I felt like we started to dominate the game, because we started getting on the ball like we should be doing. I know every game's different. Sometimes if they're high press and there's space in behind, then we do turn them. But I think this game today they dropped off and left us a load of space so we could play. And I thought second half we were the dominant team. In
the second half, do you feel it is a case of just missed chances?
Yeah, 100%. I think we created enough chances to definitely get a draw. I thought there was 2 penalty decisions that at least one of them we should have had. I think Luke obviously hit the bar with his free kick. There were about 2 or 3 scrambles in the penalty area where they've cleared it, and we should be a bit more ruthless. But I thought we were quite dominant, and I think they got the 3rd goal because we threw Jack up as a centre forward, and I think we were just a bit out of shape for that reason, and obviously the goal come from there.
In the second half you moved to right back due to the injury to Regan. With their winger getting a lot of freedom and a lot of space, what was going through your mind when you was asked to move there?
Look, I've played it at Derby County, and a few times I've come across some better wingers than him, and I understand my role and responsibility. Obviously, I reckon probably one of the times he's got by me, but I made sure I was touch tight to him, so he couldn't get a run at me most of the time. So yeah, I figured it out quite well, and I quite enjoyed it out there. Actually, you get quite a lot of ball and quite a lot of freedom out there. So yeah, it's something I've done before, and I've enjoyed it.
We've now got Gainsborough on Monday. Do you think the quick turnaround will affect the players at all?
I think it'd be good for the players. Obviously, you never want to be worried about the losses. We want to jump straight into the next game. I know it's comes 48 hours, but they're in the same situation, and I think the boys are a bit looking forward to it. I know it's going to be another tough game, another one, bit of tactics to figure out, but I think we'll be fine.